Dear sweet Terrarians, we're here with Magic Marge, or, oh no, my recording hotkey is also the button that adds things to waitlist. Oh god, well, we might end up digging up the whole world by the end of the series, so, that's deeply concerning. Now, if we're gonna be digging deep into Magic Marge here, or Melee Marge, or actually that's something I want to talk about. People are saying don't lock yourself into a single class, kind of multi-class it a little bit. We are going to need to do something enormous to kick things off. This many chests, already too many chests. I'm already losing my mind. Magic storage is our number one and only priority until we have it sorted. Because this is a second channel series, less edited, less finely edited too. This is the not premium experience, and I'm more than happy to tell you that. As a result, we need to get that mod online ASAP to save us a ton of time. So why not mess around with chests and quick stacking and inventory management? Nobody wants that. Now, I appreciate the 1 million comments on last episode with the tremendous amount of advice and the tremendous amount of very forthcoming stuff. Somebody left a really long comment and they ended it with, and I appreciate this a great deal, they ended it with, you don't know me, you don't have to do any of these things. And honestly, that made me want to listen to your comment even more, because that's some level of self-reflection I enjoy. Hello, Marge. Edmund, it is I, Marge. I'm here to see what you sell, actually. Merchant sign, anvil sign. That'll be very useful when we get up to that point. Baseball for thrower class, crude bat, sickle to collect. Oh, God, I remember some of these things, but I'll be honest, not everything. We need the piggy bank. That's high priority. Let's get that. Bug net, I think I also need is kind of high priority, right? So let's grab one of those. Then let's cook. So to start with the magic storage, we need to find diamond. This is the one thing I've looked into because it's my only priority. We find the diamond, we can make the remote interface so we can access all of our items whenever we want after defeating, you know, like certain bosses and stuff. The nurse, because we found a life crystal, of course. Let's put our money away. Why did it quick stack wood platforms into there? Did you see that? What a betrayal. And all I care about is finding the diamonds. Now, there was some good advice. I've tried to apply all of the beginning advice that I feel like we can actually start with. Oh, somebody said how to look at this thing. We'll deal with that all pretty quickly. I think important thing was somebody said you should bind the excavation to right-click on your pickaxe, because then it's a lot easier to manage instead of doing, you know, like 3 different buttons at once that fire off all my background programs, which is quite handy. So we'll go with that. Have a look at the disc. Obviously, there was that skill tree type thing it was threatening. I was going to keep it simple for episode 1, not be too overwhelming. Let's have a look. My sister likely despises the undead rising every night. A lot of us do. What about you? I was thinking that. As long as they have money, if it's a benefit to us, right?
What's up? Need something?
Okay. Here we go. We've got Magic Lady interface. You can access the stellar array from here. We can equip passive abilities, staying mindful of max cost as well as changing damage of expected weapons. Okay. We can't use this yet. That's clearly some sort of Moonlord related thing, or at least cultist, because you can tell by the stuff in the background. Can't use this yet, so this is maybe all post-Moonlord content. There's an archive in case you didn't get everything you can read it here. Okay, tutorial. Check out the official wiki. View the credits for the mod. They have a Patreon. Please support the development of mods and modders whose work you enjoy. Join the mods Discord for up-to-date. I wouldn't be doing that. Okay, and then that's to close it all. And then there's like, I'll wear the Starfarer attire of my armor slot. Oh, I can change her appearance. I would never do that. Okay. Oh, shit. Hold on. There's a lot to look at here. Defeat the Eye of Cthulhu, and we get to unlock something. Something called block? Is that like a new mechanic? Holy shit, okay. Change the aspected weapon to melee damage. Okay, so depending on what class you maybe enjoy playing the most, you can change some sort of magic weapon that maybe upgrades as you upgrade. Okay. Yeah, so I don't think we can really touch any of these quite yet. Defeat all Terraria bosses. Why would you even need upgrades at that point? Who knows? I guess challenge runs. Empress of Light during the day type thing. How do I leave? I'm good. Thank you. Confirm. Yes. Cool. We got a traveling merchant too. Bollocks. I just spent all my money on a piggy bank. Where are you, traveling merchant? You're over here. Let's go and have a chat quick. Somebody also reminded me, another good comment, that the boomerang is actually melee damage. And they said that apparently they're Australian, so I trust them implicitly here. All right. You know what? Magic Marge. Boomerang mode. I remember the boomerang being pretty good for exactly that reason right there. Hello, fella. Listen, I haven't got any money right now, but we can have a chat and just see what you've got, huh? You're like, you could use an angel statue. You're a damn liar. What have you got? Celestial wand. We can name a pet with it. Oh, no, maybe that is a pet. Summons Esty. I see 1 platinum. We got a cape. Money collector. Automatically place any coins picked up in your piggy bank. Oh, that would be nice. Mole crate. So it's a lot of pets here. Heals per second applied to you for that. Right, people are saying there's a healer class, and in fact, I can show this off. Oh, I've added pizza to my whitelist. Wait, but I didn't press my stop recording button, otherwise you wouldn't be able to hear me right now. What fucking button did I just press there? I didn't press any damn buttons. Oh, this is concerning. We'll figure that out later. Yeah, I was having a look at this. So there's summon class, obviously. Throwing, which I think is a thorium thing. Healer, bard, I think they're both thorium things as well. And then we've just got kind of generic life regen endurance. There's a lot of useful stuff on the subject of that. Sorry, we'll actually get started in a second. Somebody said on the subject of useful things, add a mod that gives you an NPC chat list. I don't care if it's much of a spoiler. I'm not going to look at them. But certainly we can try and figure out who's going to move in. So we can see here the cobbler and the architect are apparently viable to move in already. So I need to build a couple more houses. That's just useful to have, along with some other things. Anyway, sorry, let's get started now. Do we? And honestly, I think for convenience, I am going to do this. Oh, we've got a worm trap. Well, that's useful, isn't it, for when I eventually do some fishing? Oh, I hate the fishing in Terraria. Well, I don't mind the fishing in Terraria. It's just, I know it's something we have to do. I think I'm just going to start here. First thing, I'm going to turn the game down, because apparently it's really loud today. Why? If there is a problem with, like, the audio and whatever, let me know. I can always dial it in. But to put it into perspective, this is music on 20%, sound on 5%. Loudest plot-breaking noise I've ever heard in my entire life. Right, sorry. Yeah, so my plan for this is we can just dig down, we can get to that mine shaft, and then we can just explore out from there, because it's already done us some good work, I think, and it shouldn't be too far down. In fact, we can see it right there. Oh, no, it is quite far down. Oh, good God. Well, listen, I need diamonds ASAP, so I'm going to go as deep as possible, as fast as possible. That's the Magic Marge way of life, my friends. You know what? For this time, we'll just dig down normally, and then afterwards, we'll send the rope down. How about that? We have a suspicious chest. Hello. Quick blowpipe. Timbar. Thank you. Timbar, fantastic name. That's borderline RimWorld names list. Somebody said, how do you come up with the RimWorld names list names? Well, obviously, most of them are Patreon names, so I can't claim any credit for that. Hold on, let's try the right-click excavation. Okay. Yeah, actually way more convenient. You're right. Honestly, I don't know. It's just a boring names. Very, very mundane placeholder names that sound like they could be a real name. Somebody said it's very Terry Pratchett. I'll admit, I haven't watched I haven't read much Terry Pratchett ever. I probably should, because it sounds like it would be up my street. But no, it just, certain things, they just resonate, you know. You gotta look for the mundane. And then, occasionally, it'll just be oblique references. Like, for example, there was this TikTok with AI-generated Peppa Pig. Everyone's having a good laugh. Haha, look at how terrible the AI is. I can get on board with that, given that it's destroying my livelihood. And one of the characters on this Peppa Pig, it was Peppa Pig characters, and they'd asked it to generate an A to Z of, like, Peppa Pig characters, right? For, like, kids to learn. A is for, I don't know, I've not watched Peppa Pig. A is for Big Daddy Alan, or some shit like that. And then it ended up being, like, Q was for Bag Edith. And that's when I was like, you know what? I gotta steal that. That's amazing. Because it's got that mundane... what it is, it's like noun, which names tend to be, I understand that. But like object noun plus real name. And then when you start realizing that that's just the formula for RimWorld names, my entire... everything I've ever done derails slightly. Which is probably the wrong choice of words given what we're doing right now. Let's go and explore, see what we can find. Let's light this place up. I'm a little apprehensive coming to the desert. But listen, we found some good stuff in this desert. There's actually topaz right there. Oh, we got the hook. Don't forget we've got the hook now. Oh. Marge, you can make it up there. That's a pathetic attempt. Okay, well, listen. Sure, I can just get it this way. You're fine. And that's it. That's how the RimWorld names work. Sorry to ruin the illusion. Look around at your desk. Find a thing. Okay. And then... add a real person's name, either before or after, preferably after. I find it works better when the last name is the real name. Okay, we didn't go too deep into this, because I got too scared. Like a little baby coward man. I'm going to be grabbing this, though. We need lots of iron as well for the magic storage, for the units themselves. You have to build, like, what's that thing there? Like a jewel? What is this? Lead ore. Not quite a jewel, then, huh? Right, take this slowly, Marge. This is the deepest we've ever gone. What is that down there? What is that? There's a boulder. Is that a boulder trap? Okay, well, that normally means treasure. Probably shouldn't be so excited about that, but we're going to have a peek. What the fuck? Oh, it's a heart crystal. Ah. And it's a desert room. Oh, it's a cactus. I see. Sorry, we're in the desert properly at this point. We are looking for, in the desert, of course, an extractinator. If we could find one, that would be quite ideal, because I think they spawn it with a higher chance in the... I want your painting. That's mine. Uluru. Magic conch. The magic conch. What does that do? If you listen closely, you can hear the ocean. Some sort of crafting material. Okay. Something for later, then. If I'm not mistaken, the extractinator is just, like, in a room in the desert, right? Oh, God, this is already chaos. Scarab bomb. Oh, sweet Jesus. Is that another heart container down there? No shit. Okay. I'm open to suggestions for how best to approach this apocalyptic scenario. Slowly is the answer. We shouldn't be here. My instincts were right. We shouldn't have come here. Never should have come here. We can grab this one for sure. And then maybe we could sneak down the side of the wall to get the other one. Oh, Christ, be careful. I should put on hardcore. I think I'd be really good at that. That's what's coming next. Hardcore Minecraft. Okay, is this... Oh, no. I still got to mine through. There you go, there you go, there you go. Okay, we can go from underneath. Interesting. I'm going to be a brave boy. I was too brave. I was too brave. I was too brave. It's a golfer! We found the man playing Jolf. This is a horrendous idea. They can climb up there, can't they? Hold on. If we do this, I can take this out with my incredible boomerang technique. Can you throw a boomerang in real life? Let me know. Actually, don't. I really don't care that much. The Google Foods YouTube playbook. What's your favorite type of steak? Let me know down below. What's your favorite temperature to cook your oven on? Let me know down below. I want to get the golfer so that we don't have to come and find him ever again. Not that I'm ever going to want to find him. Rare drop goodie bag. Oh! Okay, hold on. I have a play. We go here. And then we... Okay, we get him from here. Because I don't think they can get us. I think that wall's at exactly the perfect angle. Could I set that off? I probably... Oh, no. Marge's bowels were unplugged by Tomb Crawler. God damn. Call me Tomb Crawler in that case. Okay, well, listen. I knew I shouldn't have gone there. What's this? Oh, Marge the Xenomorph. That's what we needed in this playthrough. Okay, well, there you go. I mean, it's not really the upgrade I needed, but I'll take it. Beautiful. That's really good stuff. And here's the immediate problem. That graphic is going to catch me out every time. Here's the immediate problem. We've gone into a new biome, and now I've got to sort out the entire inventory again. I've decided we'll probably go the other way. I feel like that... Oh, who put that there, moron? I feel like that other way into the desert is probably a terrible call. So let's go left. But as far as I remember, it doesn't go that far to the left, right? Oh, whatever. We'll figure it out. Let's also... Hold on, preemptively. You will never get this. You will never get me with that shit. What have you got? That slime's got something. Hey, come kill this. Little birdie. A little birdie's getting distracted with the damn jellyfish. I like having that bird. Actually, that's super useful. I should have had that for the... I mean, we could have definitely got the golfer if I'd have just sat there and let the bird deal with them while I hung off the ceiling. There would have been no danger at all. And then I got brave. Okay, let's quickly grab this junk. Anything down there? Ooh. Hello. We do need lots of iron bars, so I'll happily take that. Iron bar. God, I love having the grappling hook. What a great first... That's what we've got to do. It's just incremental upgrades every day. Nice and slow. It's a marathon, not a race. Well, it's kind of a race, because I don't want to be playing this till Christmas. Although I don't mind playing Terraria till Christmas. I like Terraria. I feel like at some point I'll probably get slightly bored. Or alternatively, what most likely will happen is we'll find one of the mods is very overpowered for the rest of the mods, and it'll overshadow the rest of it and make it all trivial. You know, kind of like Rimworld and Vanilla Psycasting Expanded. My catch-22, where I know my character is horribly, horribly overpowered, but if I nerf them, all the children that watch my series get very angry at me. But Mr. Streamer, it's fun to watch Horse single-handedly destroy every single raid and remove any tension from the series. I gotta disagree, but I also know in my heart I can't fix it. I don't have creative control here. Oh, I'm out of torches. Well. I like Marge the Xenomorph. We're not gonna stay as this forever. Fun little... Oh, God, Jesus. Just a fun little... Oh! Side costume. Hold on. Sorry. I seem to be irreversibly stuck in this hole. Stand by. I suppose I could just climb out. Fuck it. We'll go this way. Oh, no. Okay, we won't go that way. God, Jesus. There is potentially stuff down here. Hang on. Let's have a look. I don't want to get caught doing this, because this is where you end up wasting a lot of time. Let's drain this one into this one. No, we've got to keep going this way. Now, that's when suddenly it's 4 a.m. on Skype and you've wasted your evening. With absolutely no progress. Here's the other thing people have pointed out. My Terraria knowledge, despite the fact that we've played it twice on the channel? Once on the channel? I don't know. I think once, right? Despite that, my Terraria knowledge is about 15 years out of date. Okay, well, that was just bullshit. I'm not taking the blame for that. I wanted that tungsten so that we can make this bullshit. That's not... So, sorry, can I respawn, like, slightly faster? I don't think it's necessary to rub it in like that. I like the auto summon on the Finch staff. That's good. Right, sorry, we'll get back to where we were in 2 seconds flat. I should have really bought some torches. Actually, do I have the ingredients for that? Oh, we're good. Hold on. Well, we got enough for 2 torches anyway. Oh! Yeah, I wanted that. Oh, fuck me. Bloody master mode. Miserable experience. Yeah, I need this to make some armor. You know, to make master mode slightly less miserable. Why would they make you play in master mode like that? It's cruel. Right, so if I hang here, that's not going to collapse on my head and kill me dead. Beautiful. Oh, it was tin. Well, that for tin. Oh, what's down here? Now, this is what we're looking for. I meant to do that. That was part of the, you know, it's me communicating to the zombies I don't have any fear. It's a very necessary evil. Okay, let's go down here then. This seems promising. Let's also eat that life crystal. I need all the goddamn help I can get. Bird, my bird is going ahead like a canary. Oh my god, is this also, how can this all be desert? This is nonsense. Oh no, this is some sort of, oh, I don't even know what this biome is. It's like underground. I have no idea where I am. What is this? Oh, another life crystal. Holy shit. We can get over there. Hang on. Steady. Don't die. Hold on. I don't want to accidentally kill myself with the sand, but I also, there you go. We're good. Okay, well, listen. I wanted the magic storage, but worst case scenario, I'll be immortal Marge. That's also fine. Oh, no, that's not the button I was trying to do there. Sorry. I just threw about 600 glow sticks at that slime! Good God. Why are these basic enemies doing so much damage? Yes, it's master mode. It's hypothetical, okay? Right, I need to grab that. Is that another life crystal down there? Or is that just like some sort of ambient glow? Possibly just ambient glow. We're nowhere near deep enough for lava. I don't believe you. Okay, careful here. Careful. There you go. Well, I guess I'm going to be totally unkillable by the end of this episode. That's nice. What are we at already? Like 200? 180. Okay, so yeah, 200 when we grab this bloody thing. Is it a bad idea to add excavate stone blocks to the excavate tool? Yeah, I know. I know I shouldn't do it, but my god, imagine how much faster we could have got this bloody thing. Okay, anything up here I need to know about? Anything I need to know about? Because if you tell me now, I won't be angry. Okay, we're fine then. Let's move on. Marge, you fit through that hole. There's no excuse. Oh my god, it was another life crystal. Jesus. Okay, pop one of those. And I'll be taking this off your hands. I wonder if one of the mods maybe has like an increased spawn rate or something. Maybe I'm just... Oh my god! I'm free of this curse. Oh, is that a spider cave? Okay, bear in mind that's there for the future. Is that a spider cave? I actually don't know. It's a different... Oh god, Jesus. Different background. I'll take this. When inevitably I build houses all over the world, I need to get over there. Actually, what is this? Let's have a look. Thank you for watching this episode. I just got a notification on my phone that Amazon have charged me £3 for something. So this episode will cover half of that. I appreciate your kindness in this trying time. Which is weird, because, you know, I don't know if you noticed, I'm not shopping on Amazon right now. So that's really... What's this? Some sort of jewel? What is this? Lead ore. There are jewels down there. Not that we need them, because we're playing magic. Okay, I don't know what this is, but I'm... is this the thing that turns into the spider cave? Okay. Just bear it in mind. Scope it out for later. I always thought they spawned in, you know, like the marble caves and shit. Beautiful. Worst case scenario, we sell all this junk. Oh, you can just hold right-click to mine normally. Oh, well, I'll just hold right-click to mine all the time then. See, I'm mastering the basics. That's what these few early episodes are going to be about. Demon altar? Oh, yeah, right. You do get those randomly outside of the corruption, don't you? What is down there? Oh, another life crystal. My god. Okay, it's very dark. Ooh, is that silver? That would be a nice armor set to kick things off with, actually. Should have probably just made the wood one. Then we'd already have silver by... That's not the point. I like doing things in the most difficult way possible. It gives me something to complain about. Clearly, some of you have never been to the UK, and it shows. Good God. The healthiest gamer. Thank you. Appreciate that. Oh, thank you. You're so kind. Was a little statue of a man. I'll take that. Magic Marge. Or in this case, Melee Marge loves statue of little man. Beautiful. 25 silver ore. That's good going. We are looking for diamonds. So if I miss some and you see it during this episode, please do scream. Because that's all I'm looking for. Oh. Oh, I was going to say, I've got good news. That would have been such amazing time. This game has no comedic... There's no comedic use to me whatsoever. What have we got here? What's this? Tin. Okay. Let's keep going. This is the life crystal. Look at this. Good lord. Who needs armor when you can just live? Just don't die, stupid. There's a house with a skeleton. Okay. Can I land somewhere? Yes. Watch this. I'm incredible. Gold! Well, that's a trap. Is that a trap? Oh, I think it's just an enormous seam of gold. Oh, no. There's a life crystal, too. Holy shit. I thought that was going to be like, you know, like an explosive or something. Holy crap. Okay. Oh, there are life crystals everywhere. Is this right? I feel like it's increased spawn rate, but I haven't played Terraria in so long. Again, I'm like old-fashioned Terraria. Okay. Go grab... I mean, to be honest, hard mode, as in, like, post-Wall of Flesh, feels new to me. That still feels like new and exciting content. Forget Moonlord. Okay, let's be careful. Well struck. Well struck. I understand. Sorry, yes, there was no comma there. She was complimenting my boomeranging. I can throw a boomerang. Ooh, rare drop. I threw a boomerang for the dog the other day, and it fell on the floor, and she was probably about 60 foot away from it, and turned around and walked the other direction. Oh, an extractinator. Okay, hold on. She couldn't be less fucking interested. So then I had to walk all the way over there and get it. Like a twat. And I understand his boomerang is supposed to come back. I never said I could throw it well. You're misinterpreting me. I can throw a... Probably a bit redundant to say, yeah, I can throw a boomerang. I never said I could throw it well. Oh, Jesus. Okay, be careful. Be careful, because we're in deep here. Bats famously can't go underwater. They're too buoyant. That's how they fly, moron. Full of helium. Okay, careful. There's another rail track. I like that, because that means it will lead us on an adventure where I'll inevitably die instantly. But we'll all have a good laugh. Okay, that was not solid ground. Careful here. Can I take... Sorry, can I take... Sorry, I'm really... No, fuck off. That's a ghost. What does a spooky ghost do? Well, I'm scared. I thought the spooky ghosts only appear if you smash stuff. Is it because it's Halloween? The 10th of October? On this fine day? Okay, what's this? Nothing. Is that diamond? Oh, that's why all the monsters have strange outfits. And what's that over there glowing? Is that crimtain ore? You know the one you get from the brain? Is this what I'm after? Is this it? That looks like diamond. We played a lot of Minecraft this year. That looks like diamond to me. The thing about boomerangs is they always come back. So I can, look, I can throw it over the top. Fuck you, Abraham Lincoln. Good God, how much health have you got? Well, there goes his vast fortune. Sorry, I'm holding back hiccups. I'm allergic to skeletons, it turns out. Good God, that's diamonds. It's not. It's aquamarine. Now, that's satisfying, and exactly why I added the mod. But you need to deal with that back, because I'm going over here to grab whatever the hell this is. God, there's so much stuff to see. Okay, that's a trap. I can disarm it. We can work around this. And I want to see... I don't think I can mine now. I've got a copper pickaxe. Let's not even try. That would be embarrassing. Okay. Now, hang on. We need to carefully... Do not press the plunger. This isn't bait. Okay. Get that shit mined up. Good shit. Now get this shit... Whoa, hold on. Get this shit mined up. Beautiful. That is... Under mine, did it drop the helmets? I actually don't know. Listen, I like the boomerang. Okay. I do. I think it was a bad call. It's very good. Very close. The problem is the enemies do a tremendous amount of damage in this game. See, this is good. This is optimal. Look at that. I've unlocked a new item in the Deviant's shop. Great. Really helpful. That's amethyst. Not what we need. Wait, so it's diamonds or... I have it on my other monitor, but I'm not going to go and have a look now. I've got the wrong page open. It was diamonds or some other stuff. I think it's one of the drops guaranteed from, like, the Eater of Worlds. So, we'll dedicate a couple of episodes to trying to find it. But if we can't, there's a way that we can just do it. Okay, so we definitely can't mine this. That's Crimtane. I know that. Crimtane, good room old name. Okay, let's go back and get that heart that I saw somewhere. I suppose you could use the minimap to kind of triangulate hearts as well. Is that one right there? That glowy thing? Almost certainly. Alright, nothing over here. I'm going to smash a few...
Didn't see that one coming.
Do you think you're fucking funny? That's not what you're here for. You're here to tell me how to win. Okay? I'll deal with the jokes. Occasionally. Probably die in the process. I'll deal with that. You shut up and tell me how to beat these bosses. I don't need this. I'm the one that does the self-deprecating sarcasm. We don't need this. This is good, though. Hold on. Another... Oh! They were lovers. Terrarian Gothic. Wow, like that very famous painting. Mona Lisa. Hello there. Cloud in a bottle. My God. Does he like being in there? I've seen a lot of people obsessed with the Magic the Gathering cards that would probably fill that thing up like it was a pony jar. Here, let's put that... I'm going to put that right there, and then we're going to grab that crystal. Maybe we'll take a run home. What's that there? That block. What is that block? You see that block over there? The pink block? What is that? This here. I'm not talking about the fucking live crystal. Okay, thank you. Yeah. Oh, what does they read? I'm talking about this. How many of those have we got now? Where are they? Where are you? There we go. Beautiful. I might be unkillable. What's this? This is some sort of life quartz. What the hell is life quartz? That's just sapphire. Also not diamond. I've been getting a lot of... I'm like on TikTok now, not because I'm not on TikTok. I just have like a burner account. But I feel like I need it, so I've got like a pulse on the modern memes. I need a lifeline on the... Oh, I need my finger on the lifeline of the nation at large, the global nation. I keep getting loads of... and this is where you can clearly tell it doesn't work and it's a total fucking waste of time. I get loads of jewelers. Like, jewelers being like, oh, yeah, no, that's a oh, the natural inclusions. Yeah, that's a real diamond you've got there. 1.5 carat color is an eye, too. I've never once been interested in any sort of... Any of the jewelers' grift. You know? The guys in New York with the Rolexes.
Oh, I bought this from a guy for 20k. I'm gonna need at least 23 on it. You know, I got 3 points on it.
I couldn't give less of a fuck. You know the guy with the silver bars as well?
Oh, you got the weight of the silver. Oh, you take this off my hands.
I could not give less of a fuck, right? It's wealth for wealth's sake. Very frustrating. Hey, on the subject of that, We're going to pivot again in a second. Just bear with me. I'll finish a thought one of these days. You just got to... I'll remember it in 3 episodes' time, and that's when you'll finally get the answers. Oh, I got cloud in a bottle. What are you doing? Look at this. I'm unstoppable now. What did I see over there that I wanted to mine, and now I've immediately forgotten about? I think it was nothing. Oh, here's a railway. Railway cart. Oh, Jesus, mother slime. Or just, you know, regular slime, actually. Hold on. Can I put this torch anywhere? There you go. Thank you. I love being able to see in this game. There's another life crystal. I'm not into this. We're in a dangerous place right now. I've actually survived far longer than I thought. Somebody emailed me the other day. And I was like, it's brazen. I'm not going to reply to them because they also fucked me off with what they said. And you'll see why in a second. They were like, hey, I love your RimWorld videos. And I was like, good start. Because I do those. Homie's boots. Holy shit, we're cooking now. I was like, yeah, okay, let's go. They were like, oh, blah, blah, blah. I really love this one character. They kept it very generic. That's when I was like, okay, hold on. I really love what that last character did in your last episode. I thought that was really fun. I'm an editor looking for work. I will happily edit your video. And I will... Another extractinator. I don't need that. I think if they stack, though, we could probably sell one. God, I got a lot of junk here. What don't I need? Probably just, like, regular chest. I'll edit your video just as a trial, 30 seconds. And then, if you like it, you can hire me and pay me. And I'm like, okay. You gotta be careful these days, because a lot of this stuff is quite literally... They'll take your video and run it through Saw or whatever and be like, hey, edit this down into 30-second highlights of this particular character. Anyway... The stellar array gained... Oh, I'm max health. Well, that's a bloody good going today if we don't do anything else. And I was like, okay, here we go. And it sounded like a real person, but, like, shooting their shot. Just on, like, a bit of a grift. And then they ended this fucking email with the one thing that lit a fire under my ass. I was full of piss and vinegar. They ended it with... By the way, I really love your 100-day challenge videos. I think they're so funny, and I would love to work with you on them. I was like, you motherfucker. You have never watched one of my videos in your life. You have no idea what I do. How dare you? So this person, if you're watching, you made it... Well, I mean, obviously you're not. It's fairly irrelevant to say that. This fucking person's probably just like... It occurred to me, because I looked them up. They're not like a person. You know, no icon... Name kind of checks out. Different culture name. Don't know if it's real. Don't know if it's like, you know, if I got an email from somebody like John Smith, I'd be like, okay, hold on, this is suspect. Sorry to anyone watching called John Smith. I'm trying to find room for silk blocks so we can extractinate them. Do I need a platinum chandelier? Can be shimmered into platinum bars. We could... no, can't open the goodie bag. Man, I think I'm going to have to go back. Well, we don't need a second loom. Oh, it's a traveling skeleton merchant. Hold on. Hello? How you doing? Listen, I got a lot of junk that I need to sell you. Was his name Skellington? That's amazing. Range damage. Crawdad Claw. While in combat, your armor penetration increases by 1 over time up to 2. Oh, that doesn't seem bad. Artisan Loaf. Legendary bread that once reminded Teddy of home. Consumes a permanently increased crafting station range. What? Gordon's alive? Sorry, I went very Brian Blessed with that. I caught myself saying it as I was saying it. Well, you can have this shit. Hold on, I can. Oh, no. Please. Take my family instead. Here, come back. Where artisan loaf? I love loaf. That's some good loaf. I'm surprised he didn't see Marge and immediately open fire, because look at the state of her. Can we sell some other junk? I was like picking up some shit just to sell, but nah, I think I need like all this shit, don't I, huh? Every 5 can be shimmered into a life crystal. Oh, I could definitely sell that. I think I maybe wanted that. It's a material as well. And if it's only this guy that sells it or it's dropped by crawdads, I feel like I want to buy that. Or like, what the fuck am I going to do with life crystals at this point? Probably quite a lot. Then again, we're finding a lot as well. So, you know. Something I can get more of. Sorry, this is going to take me a lot. Oh, I don't need the tin ore. Take it. And then, sell him some knives. I don't need that. How can I be this far off still? This is insane. Here, take these. Okay, we got to make like a few more pennies. Topaz, don't need that. Beautiful. Give me that. We'll put it on. So that increases my armor penetration by 1 up to 2. Pathetic. But because it's a material, I'm worried it'll be like a PDA type device, you know, like some sort of big long crafting chain, and then I'll be like, well, when I pull that, is that diamond? No, that's lead. Anyway, the point I was getting at is I'm pretty convinced this person was entirely AI. They were scraping YouTube for just hits, like search up game, Zomboid, Rimworld, whatever's popular. You know, whatever Ambiguous Amphibian is doing, and then 100 other YouTubers copying the exact thumbnail style of. Peace and love. However, listen. It's just an easy joke, but I you know, whatever works for you. It's not for me, but whatever works for you. That's sick. I'll take a mace. Holy shit. How does this work? You spin it and you throw it. God damn, Magic Marge. Melee Marge, I suppose, right now. And I assume maybe that's just it. You know, Rimworld's a little popular right now. New DLC, whatever. Can we... Hold on, Vein Mine, Silt. Oh my god, we can. Okay, I'm into that. And I assume this person just typed in Rimworld YouTubers, found my email from that, and then... Or again, like I said, it's probably just a bot that crawls through, right? Anything popular and just does it, because that's where we live now. That's the world we live in. And then the other day, I was like, oh, I didn't realize that, or I wasn't even cognizant of the fact that during those loading screens, which are like 2 seconds on my screen, so I wasn't even paying attention to it, but in the video are longer, there are certain things in Rimworld when I'm recording it that don't show up. Like, for example, going to a new map, right? Unity text rendering, blah, 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 doesn't really matter. Isn't captured by OBS. So sometimes it'll say loading new map or preparing encounter. Someone's like, how did you know that caravan was about to be ambushed? Because it says on the screen for me, but OBS doesn't show it. Anyway, the loading screens are like that. They're on the screen for like a second for me, but OBS, they're on there a lot longer. I don't know why. As some people noticed, it was that AI background, and then I was like, look, I don't use AI. I try not to use AI. It is killing everything. Whether you believe it or not is irrelevant, because all you have to do is take a look at your YouTube recommended, and in some form, this entire market is being perverted by it. I'm not getting into a debate about it. You fucking use it if you want. I don't care what you do, okay? I'm just saying for me personally, I don't use it. Morally, I wouldn't use it, even if it wasn't fucking everything up. But then you've got all the auto-dub videos. Hey, guess what's auto-dubbing it? It's AI. And then people say, well, I can't watch your videos because they're now auto-dubbed. This channel has this problem. They're now auto-dubbed by YouTube, and it's giving me the track. I don't want it in my language. I want it in English because the auto-dubbing is not very good. Sorry, that's the AI world that we live in now. I can turn it off, but then I also lose out on, like, subtitles and shit for other languages. Allegedly. I haven't tried it because I'm like... I like watching stuff with subtitles. You know, and especially for people watching along who don't speak English as a first language, I think that's a very invaluable tool. Because sometimes I speak fast, or sometimes I use slang, or whatever. Whatever that happens to be. And then you get... And now, because things are auto-dubbed, suddenly I'm getting these you know, whatever, Korean, Chinese, Japanese, originally videos that are auto-dubbed in a bad, translated AI accent, filling up my recommendations. So even if you're not engaging in these videos, they are pushing down other creators. I don't care. I make enough money. I'm not bothered. And that's not me saying that from a place of, like... Well, I don't know. It is obviously, like, a place of privilege, but I'm not saying that as in, like, I'm rich, because I'm not. What I'm saying is I don't want all the money. I'm fine. I just want to be able to continue my life as I am right now. Thank you. I don't believe in infinite growth. I was never interested in infinite growth for my channel. That's a big slime over there. How can we deal with that? Let's just chuck this at him. The boomerang. There's explosives right here. I'm actually... I can see this is an accident waiting to happen, so I'm going to do that if that's all good. But now I'm being punished for not taking part in that. You know, because my videos will be pushed down in recommendations by this as well. And then you've got to also accept, like, stuff like the restricted mode issues. Now, I know what other YouTubers have said, that it's AdBlock that's dropping stuff down. But I've seen irrefutable evidence from a bunch of people who've been to ModMail, they've sent me messages, whatever else, that restricted mode is stopping my videos showing up. Some people can't even see it in the subscriptions tab, or like on my channel page, until they're logged in. And when you're watching on mobile or TVs or whatever, or shared device, that fucks people up. And you know what's figuring out very suddenly that these videos aren't appropriate? It's 2 letters, I'll give you a guess. So anyway. That's my rant based on that one. I'm not going to get... Listen, I understand people are bored of it. No, none more than me. Because it's fucking everything. Hey, do you want to use Google AI to summarize your emails? Not massively, no. I can fucking read. Vanquisher's Medal. Ooh. I don't really think I need that. Can be shimmered into 10,000 coin luck. What the fuck is that? All right. I don't think that means it can be shimmered into 10,000 coins. Or at least I don't think so. That would certainly ruin the progression a touch. I love it as well. Sorry to ruin the illusion here. This is probably going to make someone very upset. I don't play mods with AI in them. Every single mod has AI in it these days. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Even, like, okay, AI assets, obviously, AI art, whatever. You do you. Yeah, we're definitely maxed out on that. I don't know if there was a mod like raising the ceiling or something. I get that. I'm sort of in the same boat, right? I would prefer bad art to grimy art. Let's get rid of this axe statue. I don't think that does anything for me. The suspicious looking eye would be good for tomorrow. I hate to bet this to you, but you're about to drown. You know what? You're a real one. Thank you. I take back everything I've said about you before. I don't need the stone blocks. Like a boss. All right. It's a little dated. Much like my Terraria knowledge. That's very much emblematic of the time. And I think we need a keg. Let's get rid of that. And I just want to destroy the chest as we go. So I'm not, like, setting myself up for disappointment. It's a salamander, man. Speaking of dated references. Every single mod. I'm sorry. Like, even someone who avoids it, if I load up VS Code now, Copilot's in. It's like, hey, by the way, you can do this slightly better by doing this. And then I'm like, well, I could willingly ignore that. And make my mod slightly worse now, knowing full with the knowledge that I could do it better. So then what? I use that, and guess what? The mod's got AI in it. You have to pick and choose your battles, don't you, really? I think some of the super, super hardline stuff, it would shatter people's reality to know that everything down to Steam Workshop itself is going to be riddled with it at this point. And I'm not talking... Sorry, I'm talking Steam infrastructure, not just Workshop stuff. But nothing will annoy me more with AI than someone accusing me of doing 100 days in RimWorld challenges. How fucking dare you? How dare you? Did I do one as a joke once? I feel like I did that in a different series. I don't remember. I really don't remember. Oh, God. Okay, we're going to head back soon. I feel like this has been a very successful trip. Is that silt down there? Oh, it's just... No, it's not. It was just slightly tinted dirt. And I will never mention AI again this series. It's my gift to you. I don't want to fucking hear about it either. You're fine. Because now, for that same thing I mentioned earlier, I'm like, oh, let's go on TikTok and type in memes. I don't do that. I'm not fucking 50. But you know what comes up now? SpongeBob SquarePants being arrested saw AI. Okay, like it's a little fascinating to see in kind of a morbid curiosity kind of way. You know, like going on Live Leak and watching horrendous things happen to human beings from at the hands of a cartel. Which was, of course, the pastime back in the day of the early Wild West internet. It's kind of that same level of morbid curiosity where I'm like, oh, we're fucked, aren't we? We're fucking doomed. Right, we have a recall potion. We have 14 recall potions. I'd say, all things considered, that was a pretty good trip. And I barely even died. Haters in shambles. I had no armor. And I also found a tremendous amount. Let's have a look in this goodie bag. Pixie stuff. Tomorrow will be Pixie Marge. I'm already over Alien Marge. We can extractinate. Because, why was I so desperate to get the extractinator? Diamonds. Oh, well, that does that fast. I'm actually so glad. Nothing painful than trying to get the dinosaur pet and spending 40 years trying to do it. Sadly, we are going to have to... I think if we defeat the eye, it will drop the item we need for our storage unit. So let's do that tomorrow, huh? I think that could be what I'm on to. Sorry, I did actually make the chest sensible. This one over here, we've got materials. I'll rename it to materials. Even though I don't anticipate we'll be doing it for too long. This one we'll rename to potion. Here we go. And then 27 gold bars. We can make an armor set, huh? We could definitely make an armor set. Jesus. Okay. Okay, hold on then. Let's do that. Just immediately jumping to gold is quite nice. Oh, have we not got quite enough? Fuck. Maybe not. We can make our bugle. Golden Aegis. You constantly generate a 14 life shield. Whoa. Suspicious looking eye drop. Summons the Eye of Cthulhu, sold by the mutant after the boss has been defeated. Ah. Golden stand. Used to make normal items more powerful. Again, emblematic at the times. Radiant Claymore. Oh, radiant damage for the healer class. Steals a life. Heals you upon hitting an enemy. Heart Wand. Oh, we could be Magical Girl Marge. Magic Marge. We've already been Magic Marge, so I can't really do that again. Listen, let's make the gold armor. I don't have quite enough. That's very disappointing. I thought we'd done pretty well today, but apparently not. Well, I also want the set bonus. Ugh. Would we get the pickaxe? Well, no, because with the gold pickaxe, it's nothing different to the copper pickaxe. It's just slightly faster. Here, let's do this then. Matching attire. I don't have matching attire, but thank you. Okay, tomorrow then. We're going to fight the Eye of Cthulhu. I need your advice. I need your help. I need your assistance with what I can do to prepare for this. It's still master mode, even if... Because we got like all these shields and shit. There's loads of mods that I don't know. Healing spells heal you with additional life. Is that the route we go down? World token. Oh, God. Explorer drone. Update to explore back in minutes light to see the dark. Don't go too far out. So explode banner box. Of like storing all the banners that the enemies drop. That's cool. If you know this mod pack and some of the mods we've got going on, Thorium, the AFK mods, the Stars mod, shoot me some early advice. Let's see what we can do here. Let's see if there's some stuff that we could really get into. Obviously, I've got my potion chest stocked, so we'll be good on that front. I will sort out the inventory, and then hopefully tomorrow, very powerful Magic Marge, full life, good armor. We've got like Thorns potion. We've got like... What else we got here? Like big healing potion. We could do some stuff here. Swiftness potion. That's good. Night Owl, because we fun at night. I think we're in pretty good hands. Let me know anyway. And you can kind of see what we've got. I'll tidy things up. I'll see you all tomorrow. Great, successful session.